Hello, everybody. I am Professor Natan Bornstein. I'm professor of neurology, currently the head of the brain division at Shaare Zedek Medical Center in Jerusalem, Israel. And I'm also the co-chair of the CONy, Controversies in Neurology, the 16th edition, which will be held, unfortunately, virtually this time due to the pandemic, and it will be in March 24 to 27, 2022. With me, I have Professor Ashfaq Shuaib from Canada, who has been the section head of stroke for many years, and he knows CONy very well. Hello, Ashfaq.
Hello, thank you, Natan.
So can you please tell us why you are in CONy and what is CONy all about, please?
Certainly. You're quite right. I've been a part of the program, thanks to the organizers, for more than 12 years now. And I've been attending the meetings in person, and I also feel very limited in, unfortunately, these tough times with COVID. But we've had 2 meetings now, and we've managed well. Why CONy and why am I interested in it? Controversies is an important topic. And like you, I've been to more than 100 conferences over the last 20, 25 years. When you sit back and listen to speakers and not have the opportunity to actually be an active participant, you lose out a lot. So in CONy, over the years, what we've done is that we have very carefully selected topics that have controversies around them. You know, things that the participants who are from all over the world, they want to know how would this affect their practice. And it's worked very well. I mean, it's changed my practice also when I've gone and listened in to some of the most eminent speakers on the topic. So yeah, it is going to be virtual, but we'll have fun.
Yes, we'll have fun because it's a way of learning the controversies, and also it's fun because we have voted before we started the controversies, the pro and con, and we vote after. We see who actually wins, sort of speaking, and the participants, the audience, have a very active participation in this and role in these controversies. So can you please tell us about your own debate that you are participating? This is that tenecteplase should be routinely used in thrombolysis in acute ischemic stroke. Can you tell us what it's all about?
Sure, definitely. Since I have you and your attention in here, I can go both ways, right? So this is one of those topics that's extremely interesting. And it's interesting for many reasons. Like most of us who've been doing thrombolysis since 1996 when it was introduced, there has been this issue of giving a certain amount as upfront and then given the rest of the TPA over an hour. And over this time, TNK has become more and more popular on the cardiology side as a thrombolytic. We've had a few trials, some interesting trials, especially the one from Norway, where they've shown that TNK is at least as good as TPA. But those of us who've critically analyzed the data would say perhaps that is not the kind of patients I see in my practice. Most of those patients had milder strokes. So today, as I speak with you, and hopefully in the next 2 to 3 months, there are 5 trials, 5 really interesting trials that are comparing TPA to TNK. And I do hope that before the end of the year, we'd have an answer. But certainly not right now, it's a controversy. What would I do? I give TPA. What would some of my colleagues in a few centers in the US, they have gone the TNK route. So there is a controversy, and our audience certainly need to know the pros and cons. So I will be on the con side, and I'll make a case that given the amount of information available to us right now, it is a very interesting controversy. But perhaps by the end of the year, we'd know more. So stay tuned.
Yeah, so will be a tough job. Everybody is very enthusiastic about 10 hectaplays, TNK, and we'll see the results of the big trials, but up till now, it's a controversy. So we'll see. As I said, we vote before the debate, and then you have your yes man from Norway, and you say no, and then we'll vote again, and we'll see. Hopefully you'll win, Ashfaq, because you're my friend.
We will try.
Yeah, definitely. There is one topic that I would like to discuss with you, because this year, we are going to introduce a new topic, which is the neuroethic topic. And we also included one of these topics in our debates in our program, which is 8 debates or 7 debates. And one of them is withdrawal of care should never be performed within the first few days after acute stroke. Can you just tell us about this neuroethic topics, which has been added this year to the several tracks in MS and in Parkinson and other tracks of CONy?
Oh, thanks for bringing it up, Natan. This is actually a very important topic. I think over the years, there has been so much emphasis on upfront treatments. I mean, if you look at all our conferences, we are talking about discoveries. You know, here is a treatment that I can give at 24 hours or even at 36 hours after a stroke. I'm talking about thrombectomy. Our teaching has been on treat. Where we made a mistake, I think, and we need to rethink, is when not to treat, or when do you withdraw care? So personally, as I'm like you, I run a very large stroke program. We have 8 fellows right now. I wonder whether we are making a mistake by only talking about treatment. There needs to be a point where you stand back and say, yes, the treatment is available, but would it benefit this person? I mean, to me, the important age is not so much the chronological age, but the biological age. So I am constantly, 2 days ago, we had an 87-year-old person who was shoveling snow, fell down after a stroke, and then there was a debate, right? This is a young 87 years old with an M1 occlusion, and why not treat? And so, and we treated. But on the other hand, there are those 96 years old or even younger people in whom the likelihood of success is very small. So I think this is a really important topic, and I'm so glad that Controversies is putting this through not only for stroke, but a host of other neurological disorders also. So I thank you for bringing this topic up front.
Great, yes, it is important, and that's why we decided to put it in various tracks of, CONy will deal with movement disorder, with neuroimmunology, headaches, and MS, and others. So in each one of them, we try to include also a neuroethic topic. So I think that it was a pleasure to speak to you, Ashfaq, and we're very pleased and honored that you are with us for so many years, managing the stroke track of CONy. And we hope to see you all in March 24, 27, unfortunately virtually this year, but hopefully we'll see each other in person in Dubrovnik for the next CONy, which will be also held in March 2023. But stay tuned and please register now. The registration is open. We'll wait for you in March virtually, and you will enjoy it. Thank you, Ashfaq, for being with us tonight, and we'll see you again soon.